trivia. This is my inside voice. I've never in my life used a microphone, except have something to hold on to, like right now, which is also my relationship with Sisman's dick. So, you know, I am a queer comic of color, and like all other comedians, I do have clinical depression. But unlike most comedians, you know, I don't act on my suicidal impulses because I don't want to commit a hate crime. So that's working out nicely. It's been great. But about a week ago, I realized that I am the bus screamer. Like, not yet, but eventually. You know? Here's how I know, because anytime I get on a bus, right, and someone just starts screaming batshit crazy stuff at the top of their lungs, I have to deal with the fact that I've been mumbling the same shit under my breath the whole time. I was on the bus the other day, and I was sitting next to this little lady who turned to me and asked, "Are you a boy?" And before I had time to figure out if she was being racist or homophobic, this old disheveled dude with one dreadlock just sticking out the middle of his head gets on the bus, just starts cursing up a storm, and the bus driver turns to him and shouts, "Watch your mouth, sir, there are women on this bus," which is one of the most politely sexist things I've heard in a while. And eventually me and this old guy, we got off the bus around the same time, and I have no idea why he got off the bus, because I'm not nosy like you. But I got off the bus for that 7-Eleven 5.55 pepperoni pizza deal, because that shit's delicious. So, thank you. My people. So I get my pizza, and I'm getting ready to eat it on top of the trash can, in keeping with the traditions of my people. Derelicts. And sitting right by the door is the old dude from the bus, watching Netflix on what I have to assume is his laptop. And I don't know why, but in that moment, just my gut reaction, I just yelled at him. I'm like, "Priorities, dude. Like, shouldn't food, shelter, or job application outweigh reruns of Friends?" Yeah, and then I realized something. What I realized was that I was eating a pizza on top of a trash can from the very same 7-Eleven because I had a hangover at 3 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. So maybe I shouldn't tell him how to live his life. So I tried to make peace, you know, so I just like reached in my pocket, threw some money at him, which, by the way, not how you make friends. You can't just yell terrible things at people, hand them money, and think it's okay. You're up. A few nights later, right, I'm walking downtown, just angrily mumbling to myself, like you do. And I ran into that same old homeless dude from the bus. And he walked right up to me, put one hand on my shoulder, looked me in the eye, more or less with a darting back and forth, but mostly in the eye, and said, "Don't worry, brother. I hear him too." Oh. Yeah, what makes me uncomfortable about that whole situation was I hugged him afterwards. Do you understand? I needed that in that moment more than he did. So I was seeing a psychiatrist for obvious reasons. And when you first start seeing a psychiatrist, they do this thing called an intake assessment. Is anyone familiar with this? Basically, they ask you a bunch of nosy-ass questions to get all in your business. So after asking me a bunch of nosy-ass questions, my counselor told me that I have chronic depression coupled with severe social anxiety, which sounds about right. But then she had this extra caveat and told me that people with my condition are the best patients because we come to all of our appointments for fear of disappointing her. Which is kind of fucked up, all right? And I was so mad about it, I moved up my next appointment and showed up an hour early to talk to her about it. So she was right, and not disappointed. So it is what it is. A weird thing about me is I'm very, very sex positive, but not a big fan of sex. You know, because it's not that I necessarily want a vagina, I just definitely don't want a penis. Does that make sense? I just want nothing there. Like the next generation thigh gap is really the look I'm going for here. And things like every shitty hack comic has some terrible joke about smelly vaginas, which, by the way, they do exist because a vagina is an internal organ and the inside of your body is bound to emit peculiar aromas from time to time. But my penis is just hanging there. There's no reason for it to smell like vinegar and death. I'm not a fan. My leg doesn't smell like that. My arm doesn't smell like that. Why? Unnecessary. I don't like it. Other things I don't like those extra large pickup trucks that everyone's driving now, especially in Beaverton, you know, with the huge back ends, because it's a safety hazard. It's a safety hazard. Just I'm trying to drive my car, minding my own business, and now I want to fuck your truck. It's not. Oh, they let me out the house to do this, guys. That's. Oh, your tax dollars at work. Any marijuana users here? Any of you? Yep. Smoke up the cannabis? Likewise, I do. I started smoking it back when it was cool and illegal and not very good in the Midwest. It was very hard to get high in Wisconsin, okay? You just had to keep at it, you know? You just kept smoking until it worked. I don't know about out here, but in Wisconsin we had this weird law on the books where you could get fined for possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a weird law to me, because if you've ever smoked marijuana, everything is drug paraphernalia. That's how you define a noun, you know? Like, can you use it for drugs or sex? And if you can use it for both, it's a super noun. That's it's not actually a joke, it's just grammar. I'm just helping you guys out here. Let's see, we're talking about mental health, though. I'm perfectly mentally healthy. I've been getting older, but also more mature recently. I've been getting a lot more mature. Like, when I was in my 20s, like, I rolled out of bed on the wrong side of bed. I was, like, rushing to the emergency room, filing a lawsuit against mattress companies. How dare you ruin my sleep? I'm not tolerating this injustice. I won't sleep another minute. But now in my 30s, the other night I was downtown sleeping in my car, again, like you do. And when I woke up, I attempted to return my seat to its fully upright and locked position. And it did not return to that position. And it didn't even occur to me to take it to a mechanic. What did occur to me, however, is that's how my car is now. Just fucking I don't care. I do not care. I was in a public restroom later that same night, and I was sitting in the toilet and ran right on the stall in bright blue ink. Just bear with me, okay? I know this is Portland here. It's weird, but right on the wall were written the words, "Fuck you, you small dick faggot bitch." Exactly. It's weird. It's uncomfortable because now I'm the only one that can use that bathroom. It has my name on it. It's mine. Anyhow, I was sitting there and both my legs fell asleep, just completely dead to the world. So when I stood up, I fell over onto the bathroom floor, and my immediate thought was, oh shit, I just had a stroke and I'm gonna die here. But my very next thought was, meh. And that's why I'm not afraid of getting old, guys. I'm not afraid of getting old. Because getting old is just the process of giving fewer and fewer fucks till you have none left to give. That's my message for you. And it's not true for everyone, all right? There are some very elderly people out there still living their best life, you know, skydiving, having sky orgies, whatever. God bless them. I'm not trying to be one of those old fools, okay? I'm trying to stay in bed afraid of everything. That's squad goals. Gang, gang. You have to be